Let's kick on the microphone and see if this is working. It's actually working tonight. What is going on, everybody? Yes, it is a Wednesday night show. A late Wednesday night show. What's going on, Mr. Bob Bruce?
King Bob!
Hopefully that worked. King Bob! What's going on, Chris? I got to change yours.
Winning.
I got to change yours, Chris. What's going on? John and Tom and Patrick, what's going on? Yes, today's September 4th. This is the day I was supposed to come back. Summer vacation is over for most. Schools go back here tomorrow. Yeah, I'm back. Just to start off on a little crazy news, I was late tonight because I got two strange phone calls from an emergency room in Texas while I was driving. I couldn't answer it while I was driving because I couldn't go hands free. It ends up, a lot of you know Bud Bucksbaum. The hospital, he had a note on him in his pocket or his wallet or whatever with my name and number, and that was the only contact information that Bud have. Me and Bud are very good friends, know each other over 20 years now, and they called me, and unfortunately it was just, as far as I know, Bud is alive. I don't know anything else other than that because I'm not family. They just called me for identification because I don't think he was conscious when he came in. I think he's conscious now. I'm not sure. They wouldn't give me any information. I'm gonna call the ER again later just to see if they'll tell me if he's okay or what's going on. I'm gonna tell him I don't want any kind of medical information. I just want to know he's alive and breathing. That's it. So just thoughts and prayers for Bud, our friend. Hopefully he's okay. Let's see. Dirk's going to miss it. Dirk is actually here. Dirk, it's a rerun. No, it's not. It's not a rerun. So over the summer, didn't get much. What's going on there, Spence?
Most illogical.
What is up, Spence? Didn't get much done around here. Besides working on the house, I got the loft in the shed. We got all the stuff out of the attic and into the shed. and everything else got piled in the garage. Over there is just a mess. This weekend I'm going to be doing the other shed and start moving all this stuff out, and then we're going to start working on the garage. I haven't been printing because one of the printers is down. If you have an original Anycubic M5S, they are self-leveling, but only the Z-axis is self-leveling. Found that out the hard way by doing research. The original plate, which I have, I bought this one right away, doesn't have leveling screws on the side to level it. The plate is just a solid bracket on there. The M5S Pro, they got smart. They knew this had to be leveled anyhow, even though it's self-leveling, and they put the screws on this one. So we're still now 17 or 18 days without an answer from Anycubic. They have a new build plate. They have a build, I shouldn't say new, they have a build plate on their site. But by the pictures, I can't tell if it's the new one with the screws. I don't even want them to give it to me for free. I'll pay for it so I could get my other machine going because we got a lot of stuff we got to do. I've been hampered by only one machine. It takes a while to do stuff, and we have stuff that we have to print for the shop. Joe and I have been collaborating on some stuff. I don't have one printed up, but I have one of these guys printed up. I got to do another base. I don't know if you can see him, but that is Mr. Tony Soprano. I gotta mail this one out to Joe, but I gotta get him a base. So Tony's gonna be on the site for sale, and we also have, I don't have a picture of it right now, Quint from Jaws. Since the 50th anniversary is coming up next year, we did Quint. I got to get him printed up and go out to Joe. But these aren't going to go on sale till I get these to Joe, and he's going to do the paint ups on them first so you can see how they are. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed for that. Let me see what I'm missing in the chat here. Look at you, safety first. Well. Let's see, we'll start over. I was up getting a pop ice. What's a pop ice? Do you mean an ice pop? I got the vid, then family stuff, but Halloween build will be soon. Nice. That's what I'm deciding to do. Anybody that's here, we got 11 people. September, the Halloween builds is coming quick. October 28th, I need all the pictures and everything. By then, Gil Mondragon from, Red Dragon Model Works? His YouTube channel. Him and his buddies are jumping in on it. He's doing Nosferatu, however you say it. He's doing that, and I forgot what the other guys are doing. Steve Sutton is posting on the community, and if you didn't know, the community is back. Dirk refuses to post on it because he's scared I'm going to take it away again. It's going to just rot there. People are using it, which is a good thing. That's where I'm going to grab most of the pictures from, but Facebook, of course, didn't work out for the community, and a few people were asking to bring the community back, and we did. Tommy brought it back. You didn't lose your name, password, anything like that. He actually just shut it off and then turned it back on a few days later afterwards, after the complaints came in. So right now I'm working on Mr. Magoo, but I haven't done anything with Mr. Magoo because I just haven't had time with, I got some overtime and stuff like that. So what's a pop ice? Get the fuck out of here. What is a pop ice? Don't you mean ice pop? Or you're saying things backwards? And yes, thank you very much, Spence. Spence has the community up there. So like I said, the thing I'm working on now is I put Krampus to the side because that print is just all messed up. Once, whatchamacallit, Mr. Magoo gets done, I'll go back to Krampus and we'll finish him up. He fooled me 5 times, no more. Come on back, Dirk. Don't worry, it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. I promise. That's if you're the only person posting on there and talking to yourself, that's how it's going to be. It's just sitting there. Tommy has it backed up. It's being constantly backed up still. The only thing we're not going to bring back is because it really wasn't being used was the main site. So what Paul is doing is he's put a blog on the shop. He put a blog on the shop. Hey, let me ask you. We got 10 guys here, so I'll ask you. I tried putting a poll up, and I was actually talking to Joe. We have our shop with a ton of things on there. Tons and tons of military stuff. We have our FX boards and our 3D prints. And I was going to talk to Paul, but I'm a little scared to talk to Paul about it unless he's watching. Doing a little experiment. And because a lot of the people that buy 3D prints, they're not interested in all the other stuff we have. I was thinking of making a just a test shop to see how it goes of our 3D prints, and maybe the FX stuff over there for just those two things. Joking aside, how do we get to the shop now? It's just hobbylinkinternational.com will take you to the shop. Just regular old hobby. You could do shop.hobbylinkinternational.com. The old URL works. And Hobbylink International. Now you could just go direct to Hobbylink International, bring it to the shop. And there's stuff on there. But I'm thinking of just doing a test site to see if the 3D prints will do better there, because most of our competition with 3D prints is just single 3D print sites. And those, I'm not talking about Etsy or Shopify or anything like that. There are people out there with their own sites, and that's all they dedicate the site to is 3D prints, and they do a lot better than we do with the sales. We're doing okay with the sales of 3D prints, but I think it's because, one, nobody knows we're doing it. Two, it might be a little overwhelming going to the site, to the shop to find everything. It is the first thing up there. So we'll see. Maybe I'll talk to Paul and see about that, and just do a little test run on it and see if we do better on there. We will have more stuff coming. Actually thinking of getting rid of these two, selling these two machines off, and getting the Uniformation GK2, two GK2s, and the GK3, the bigger one. This way I can pump out more stuff. My brother wants me to get the Saturn, because the Saturn now has the tilt vat, which is better for the suction. It's not just pulling straight up off the vat and getting that big suction. The tilt actually breaks that suction better than this. The Allego does have the big, I think it's the Saturn, so we can do bigger prints and more prints, but it's got that big plate with the holes in it, and I heard that's really a pain in the ass to clean, and the resin hardens up, so you got to find a drill bit. I think it's a 1/2 inch maybe. Drill bit, maybe a little smaller, to get the resin out of all those, so it's a little more difficult to clean. What's going on, Phil? Good to see you. If the other stuff is not bringing in a lot of money, then sounds like you should ditch it. It's the everything we have. We drop ship a lot of stuff. We only have certain things on hand. The Cat 4 is always selling that. We got stock comes in, stock goes out. Boards, soon as we get boards in, they fly. And speaking of boards, need a focus group, absolutely. Speaking of boards, Spence, I think Tommy just bought a Bamboo Labs 1X, I think it is, the newest, latest, greatest Bamboo Labs thing. And he's made these, I got to tell him to post it on the on our Telegram to show you the pictures of the things. You know, when he's doing the boards and it comes on the cardboard thing so he could do all the paste, he made brackets for that, and I think he said he's going to have like 375 boards coming your way soon. So, Finn, what's going on? What's going on, my brother from Queens, New York? So you're gonna be seeing boards soon. I think they're mostly our original blinker boards, which always sell out quick. I'm not sure about 002 boards, but we do have stuff coming hopefully soon, and then we'll have more 3D print stuff going on. I still have these guys finished. If you haven't seen, Joe did finish up and paint these. The painted version is on our shop of Mr. George Bailey from It's a Wonderful Life. We're going to do some more of those. It just takes a while to print. That's why I kind of want the bigger printer too, because I can only print 1/1/6 scale on one of these machines. So I'll print one on one machine and I'll have two bases going on the other, and then it takes me a while. George himself, this one, he's 12 hours. Tony Soprano was 12 hours. I don't know how long Quint is going to be, probably a 12-hour print. So with the bigger build plate, I'll be able to put 2 or 3 at least and have that in the shop, and I don't have to wait. Just buy the Anycubic build plate, you tight one. I don't want to buy it, Chris, if it's not the right one. If it's not the one with the screws, because I need to level it. That's the problem with this one. It keeps peeling up on me. I thought it was the heat, and the temperature's fine, the humidity's fine in here, but it keeps peeling up because I I can't level it. So I'm thinking of drawing up some mounting and programming jigs on OCAD to streamline things a bit more. Nice. That's the name of it. I couldn't think of it, Spence. He built a jig so he could do the pasting and stuff like that. I'll tell him to send it over to you. This way you can see what he's up to and what he's doing. But definitely we're going to have more boards heading over to Spence, which is a good thing. And hopefully, we can find... Tommy just made new feeders. I made him feeders. He just printed out new feeders for the pick and place machine. This way all the little things can fly through there. And the machine can place all the little components onto our boards. Tommy actually used to... Any board you bought from the beginning until... I think maybe the last batch was pick and place, but all those little components were done by hand by Tommy. So now we have a pick and place machine that's going to boop, 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 put them all on there with no problem. And I'm sure somebody's going to make fun of me saying beep, boop, boop, boop. And it'll go much quicker. This Bamboo Labs is a nice machine. It's fast and it prints really nice. I'm actually thinking of telling Tommy to give me his so I could try it out. But yeah, nothing special going on. I wanted to jump on tonight because I did promise September 4th, and I didn't want to hear Chris's mouth tomorrow that I did not come on September 4th. We are here. We are back. We're going to try to get on Wednesdays and Saturdays, even if I have to take a break from what I'm doing to jump on for an hour. But I totally jumped off of what I was going to say with the Halloween build. Hopefully everybody starts getting on their Halloween builds. We got a bunch of those coming in. I know Augie's doing his. Chris just got his Dracula. I forgot what company it is, but that Dracula looks really, really cool. Spence is doing his. Mine is done. Dirk's jumping in. The guys from Red Dragon Model Works are all doing theirs. I think Steve Sutton, if I go on the community, I think he's got 3 or 4 that he's doing for the group build. So we'll see how that goes. And then I was thinking, if this weekend I'm going to start printing up probably one more. I'm going to try to get one more done. I did the Mickey Mouse as Jason Voorhees, and this time I want to do Goofy as I got to reprint him up because the old one's no good. Goofy as Leatherface. But if I do Goofy as Leatherface, X Plus, that's what it is. If I do Goofy as Leatherface, I'm going to print him up. I'm going to do it Saturday night. I'll start by, doing all the stuff on Cheeto Box. We'll throw him on the printer and get him going, and then not on Wednesday live streams because I won't have enough time to do it probably, but on the Saturday live streams we'll do live. I'll do live building so you can see me mess everything up and throw the kit into Super Clean because Mr. Magoo went into Super Clean. He did. His body went into Super Clean because I don't know what happened, but I got something on there that there was a bad reaction with the paint. Speaking of paint, Spence, I talked to the lady. I just keep forgetting to bring your stuff over, which is right. Spence, here it is. This is heavy. There's scale 75 paints in here for you. Meh. There's scale 75 paints in here for you, Spence. Model Air paints. And I think model game paints or whatever they are. But this is heavy. I talked to the lady at the post office that I always see. And she said it's fine how I have it. I have it bagged up. I have it double bagged. I have paper towels in here. And she said because it's water-based, I don't have to worry about anything. Plus, it's going ground from New Jersey to you. So I just got to put a label on this. And then I'll see if Kenny could ship it out for me on Friday. So you're going to get a heavy box of paint. Actually, I want to bring it to the post office, so I'll probably bring it myself if I don't work overtime, because when I see the lady, she knows who I am and she won't give me a hassle about what's in the box. So you got a very heavy box of paints coming your way soon, all boxed up and ready to go. I just got to put the label on it and send it out, and then you can play with all those scale 75 paints. But in place of those scale 75 paints, I got Monument Hobbies paints, the Pro Acryl. They were definitely recommended by Chris in here and Joe Hudson, and those paints are sweet. I tell you what, easy to thin, very easy to thin. 50-50, use a 50-50 mix of the paint and I got AK Interactive Thinner. And the only reason I know or I went that route is because I watch Barbados, I guess that's how you say Barbados Rex's channel a lot. And he uses water, but he did use the AK in there and it sprayed fine. So that's what I went with, the AK, and it sprays beautifully. So 5 drops of paint to 5 drops of thinner, and it's really, really nice. Comes out smooth. It's flat. So if you're looking to test out a new paint, definitely go with the Pro Acryl. Check those out. They come in nice bigger bottles. Hold on. This is our Ammo by Miggy. That's our Ammo by Mig usual pot of paint, which is 17 milliliters, the little guy. And this is the Pro Acryl. They come with the BB in there too, and these are 22 milliliter. And I think buying, of course, like I did, buying the bunch of them at once comes out cheaper. But you can see it's a fatter bottle. There's more in here, and I think they're roughly the same price for both. But this one, the Pro Acryl, is really nice. I'm hoping they come out with more flesh colors, because they don't have that many, and I'm not good at mixing colors to get the color I want. I still want to try the AK Active 3rd gen paints, see how those are. I'll probably ask for those for Christmas. The only thing I don't like about these, and if you go on their site, this has, I messed up. You know how we usually shaky, and pop the top off and then squeeze? Well, I made the mistake of shaky, taking the top off because I wasn't thinking, and spilt almost half a bottle of this out, so I got to order a new one. These tops come with a little twist. They are a little tough to push, so be careful when you're squeezing them to get the paint out. But they do sell a different top for this, like a dropper like this, so you can order different tops. And if you do mix your own colors, they sell bottles and all sorts of stuff on Monument Hobby site, so go check those guys out. And that's not a paid promotion or anything. I don't get my paints for free from them. I would like to, but I don't. I'm not that good of a painter, and I'm not that popular, so I don't get the free stuff. So we'll be using these, and you'll be seeing them in videos. Right now I'm doing the shorts on Magoo, but when Magoo is done, you'll see the whole video of what I did on Mr. Magoo, especially the electronics portion and stuff. Like, it's not a lot of electronics. It's just one single light in the lamp to make it glow. Magoo, when he is done and I have time to print them up, he's going to be on the site, but he's only going to be 100%, the regular size. I did mine 200% to make them bigger so I could light it up. If I keep them the regular smaller size, there's not enough room in the lamp post. It stays solid even though I hollow it out. So we may have a special order if somebody wants a bigger one to light up, and then I can print those out. Kenny, I've always got everything I need for the USS Boyd Crompton build. I just need the effects boards and the paint mask. Awesome. That's a very cool build and an awesome dedication. I do have the Pro Acryl white, the best. I haven't touched the white yet. In the set I do have, I think I have a transparent white in there, and that's what I'm going to use on the lamp. It's printed in clear so the light will shine through, but I want to paint it in the transparent white, so when the light isn't turned on, it looks like the cartoon, how they have the lamppost painted white. I'm trying to think of what sets I got. Let me toss this on the side. I'm up and down because it's the first time I'm on in a while. Oh my goodness, these are heavy. I'll bring these over. I'll tell you what sets I got. And this is the Magoo. Magooey started his head. This is double the size of what the regular print is. So, and this is all in Pro Acryl. The black is beautiful. It goes brush paints beautifully. His eyebrows are brush painted. The little slashes for his eyes are brush painted. The inside of his mouth, the red, and the black is brush painted, and the rest is airbrushed. It does beautiful work on both paint, hand brushing, and airbrushing. And I don't want to drop this because I don't want to do it again. Don't want to do Magoo's head again. Not at all. That would not be fun. So This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes was their 69 paint set. Kelly got this for my birthday. So the big set that comes in it is the base set. And this one comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 24 paints in the base set. And it comes with titanium white, coal black. The black is nice and dark. Gold, pyral red. The red is nice. Green, blue, of course. Golden yellow, orange, burnt red, mahogany, purple, magenta. The hell is that? That's really small. Oh, sky blue. Faded. That writing is tiny. Faded ultramarine, dark gray blue, bright warm gray, dark warm gray, golden brown, light umber, dark umber, camo green, jade, bright ivory, ivory, and tan flesh. Those are their flesh colors pretty much. The ivory is the bright ivory, the ivory, and the tan flesh. So you get all that in that one box. And this is if you order the 69 piece set. It's weird because it comes with expansion pack 1, 3, and 4. They skipped over 2 for some reason and put the metallics in here. And expansion set 1 has a dark blue, a dark purple, a dark camo green, a burnt orange, a yellow ochre, bright yellow green, black brown, olive flesh, shaded flesh, pale pink, dark neutral gray, and a bright neutral gray. So that's the second pack. 1, 2, 3. So there's 12 paints in that one. And then it comes, that was expansion pack 1. They skipped 2 for some reason. And they go to expansion pack 3, which only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 paints in it. And it's got a turquoise, gray, blue, blue, black, black, green. Black green's a good one because if you do Michael Myers, his jumpsuit is actually black green. Bright pale green, burnt sienna, pale yellow, dark golden brown, and a faded plum. Faded plum. And then we go over to expansion set 4, and that has another 12 paints in it. And it's got a khaki, yellow, green, faded green, bright jade, dark flesh, burgundy, plum, pink, warm yellow, warm flesh, warm gray, and a neutral gray in that one. And then finally onto the metallics, which I haven't played with yet, but I do watch a lot of Ground Affected, and he uses the metallics out of here, especially the bronze a lot, and it looks really good. This comes with a silver, a light bronze, a copper. The heck is that? A rich gold, a white gold, a dark silver, a bright gold, a bronze, and a metallic medium. I'm assuming the metallic medium is to mix it together. And not only does it come with these, it comes with the 69 paints for the starter set. We'll put that back there. And then it comes with 3 washes. And I will see what you're saying in a second, because I was reading a lot, so I didn't read that. What was going on in the chat? Then it comes with 3 washes I haven't used yet. A flesh wash, a brown wash, and a black wash. So you get 69 paints and 3 washes. I think it was $250 for all this stuff. And then I got to order the other expansion packs because I am definitely enjoying this paint. That much work completed means it's time to strip it down and start. No. We're not stripping down Mr. Magoo's head. Sorry. Hey, what's going on, Brian? When I ordered mine back a few months now, a streamer on Twitch is sponsored and had a discount code 10%. I think I can post the name for okay, and you can get. Yeah, you can post the name for a 10% discount. Help people out. 10% keep a discount is always a good thing. Benny's here. Oh, there's Benny. What's going on, Benny? Free Kyle, brother. Free Kyle. I think the creator signature packs have various other they do. The signature packs have a few different colors in there, which I want to get. I'm loving these. I'm definitely going to get every paint they have out of these because these are super nice paints, man. They are really, really nice. I can't say enough about them. So I bought their medium to make any of the colors a wash. That's not the metallic medium. You're talking about that noosh stuff? Is that what you're talking about? Because I want to grab the noosh stuff too. Noosh. Funny word to say. Definitely funny word to say. Brushes. Oh, I was over at Hobby Lobby the other day, or last weekend, because we spent way too much money on fall stuff. But they had a sale on paintbrushes, 40% off on Golden Talon paintbrushes. I use those a lot, and they were $3, and they were 40% off. So I got them for $1 something. Bought a bunch of those. But speaking of paintbrushes, Joe Hudson's gonna have his own line of paintbrushes out that I'm gonna have to try. What's going on, Ron? What's up, dude? No, I don't have a new laptop. That's the same laptop as always. Nushin, there's another glaze and wash medium. Oh, okay. I gotta look and grab that stuff too. I think I don't even know if I opened the metallic once. Is this the metallics? Yeah, this is the metallics. This is definitely the metallics. Where's my scissors? I will use the ruler. Use the ruler. Get that little piece of plastic up. Yeah, this one is definitely the metallic medium. So I'm assuming you use it to make it a little thinner. I have to look and watch some videos and see what it is. Once I get racks and stuff, I'm gonna put racks on the wall and make them crooked, just like my friend Chris there, because he's my hero. I gotta put paint in some resin tires inside the boxes. Actually, when they come inside the boxes, they come in a nice little plastic tray. So if you do like keeping your paints in drawers or something like that, they're nice little trays to keep them in. Yeah, this is the metallic medium. So I'm assuming... Oh, that's the other thing. This is the only paint that I've seen do this so far. If you do get these paints with this little twist off top, don't immediately, after you shake it up, try to squeeze it out into the pot or anything like that. You're not going to have a good time. I'm telling you that now. Take this off. And to keep their paints fresh until you get to painting and open them up. Shut up, you stupid thing. Let me see if that's Bud. No, that's not Bud. I texted Bud to see if he was okay. But he has not answered. But let me shut that volume off because that's just freaking annoying. To keep their paints fresh until you use them, they do have a seal on top that you got to pull off. So if you try to squeeze this, nothing's going to come out, and you may burst through it, and then you'll get stuff all over the place. So every time you use a new paint, just remember to take the seal off the top so you can paint them. So you can use your paint. Dark silver, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. That would be, that would be nice. See, now I got to get that stuff, Chris, because on chainmail you can use the nice silver one and use the wash medium that they have, and that's a nice dark silver. Instead of using black inside the chainmail, you could put that in there, have it a little more metallic-y in there instead of just a dead flat. Nice, very nice. I want to look at their golds. That's copper and gold and bronze. My eyes just see them so much the same. Yeah, the rich gold. If I can shake it up. You're not going to see it probably, but the rich gold is very bright. That's a nice gold. The copper's a dark copper, a darker copper. And which one is this? Oh, okay. We got bright gold. Do I have two bright golds in here? No, rich gold. Rich gold is pretty bright. I wonder if these are very similar in color. I'll have to do a little test. No, actually this one, the bright gold is much brighter than the rich gold. The rich gold's on the darker side. So very nice metallics. We'll try those out one day when we do something metallic-y. And we'll see how those work. But now Chris has me wanting to buy some more stuff. I've been busy. Hey Mike, working on 1/1 scale military flight helmets. Nice, good deal. The streamer name is Monster Den Minis. Just checked, and he does still have 10% off with code Monster Den. Awesome. Hey, if you could get 10% off, that's great. I messed up. I showed Kelly these, gave her the link, and she just went out and bought them, and she didn't use. Joe Hudson has a code for 5% off. I think it is 5 or 10% off. No, it's 5%. So go with the 10% code. Definitely go with the 10% code. Save yourself. I would have saved 25 bucks. Would have saved 25 bucks. Vortex works wonders. I stopped shaking my arm off. I got the Vortex. Over there. That's what I was using on these. But these are brand new, so I don't have to worry about shit. I don't even have to shake them up that much because you can hear that ball is moving already. But yeah, I love my Vortex. Put this sucker like that. Let it go do its thing. And it's off to the races. Off to the races on that. So Saturday I should be on. Tomorrow I'm ordering more wood for the other shed. That should be here Friday. Hopefully my brother is coming Saturday. I got to text him and ask him if he's coming. I still got to put my water softener in, and I need his help doing that. I just can't do it on my own. And then I'll get the shed done, and then Saturday night we'll jump on here and we'll start setting up Goofy for the next part of the build. And then after Goofy, I still have Donald Duck as whatchamacallit. Donald Duck as Freddy Krueger. So we do woodshed stream. I don't think I could bring I guess I could do it on my phone if you want to watch me put up rafters and plywood. Nah, I don't have time off. I'm not the one with time off. I work. According to Chris, I don't work. I need a new Badger paint stirrer. Your paint stirrer broke too? I do like the Badger paint stirrer. That is definitely a key to the workbench. What are you using for sanding off the resin nubs? Sanding off the resin nubs, I either do it by hand and I use 400 grit, or I use this guy. I do most of my sanding by hand. But I use this, the vibrating Mr. G tool. It's still a fun, every time I think about it, it's a funny name, the G tool. And I have different grade little sanding discs for this, and it takes it down quick. But most of my sanding is done by hand. But I did see, let me see if I can find it, and I'll bring it up on here that I'm thinking, excuse me, if I spell it right. If I can find their site. Where's their site? Come on. Where is their site? I'll find it on another site then, maybe. Nope, that's not even the tool. That's not the tool. Come on, you bastard. That's the tool. That is the tool. Okay, let me see if I can go to, let's see if the teaching screen pops up. Hopefully it does, because I didn't test. Ah, it popped up. Okay, good. This is the tool I'm looking at getting. The Display little sander, and also thinking of getting the Proxxon sander. But this one's a Pen 1 rechargeable, and it's got different heads. Oh, we don't need to see the video because that video is loud. The video is loud. It's got different sanding heads that you can put on there. This way we could get into tight spaces. Display's got a lot of cool tools that I want to start picking up, and just to see how they are. Where's scribing? No, not scribing. What was the other one? Just sanding. Like they have the what was the name of the tool that's like this, the angle, where you put a piece of sandpaper in between here, and you can do different angles on it. Forgot the name of the old tool, but this is basically the same thing as that one, where you can get inside and it's more bendy and you can get around curves and not flatten anything out. So I want to grab one of these. This way I stop making things flat that shouldn't be flat. Let's see. Just in case you're interested in display tools. Display tools. Paste. Toss that in there. Hit the spot. What hit the spot? Yeah, I wrote it out after 5 years. I have a nail manicure thing I got on Amazon to bring the nubs down. Nice. Yes, an electric toothbrush with double-sided sticky sandpaper. Absolutely. When I broke my first Badger paint stirrer, I cut the chuck end off and I chucked it in my Dremel. A flexi file. That's the name of it. I couldn't think of the name of the thing. That is basically a flexi file, except made. I don't think the flexi file. Yeah, it was the flexi file was metal, but that's basically the same thing over there. So I want to get some of their stuff. They actually, I saw a video on it the other day. Where is it? If they have it here, clips, professional. Is it under professional? Etching, station, storage. I would not buy this storage stuff. Basic. I can't find. It's not on their shop. There's that tool. I want to see. Precision hobby knife. They had somebody just posted a video, and they were doing pin washes, and basically Display has this new tool to do the pin washes. But the guy was right that was doing the review. It's just panel line pen. Here we go. Is this it? Okay. All this is the tip of a fountain pen, and it worked pretty darn good going into recessed panel lines, because you could push as much as you want. The fountain pen tip opens up. The more pressure you put, the more it opens up, and the more it lets out. The less pressure, of course, the less it lets out. This is pretty much, he said, just a solid metal piece where you change the tips. So I'm actually thinking hit Hobby Lobby and get a cheap fountain pen and try that. This is only $7.80, so it's not that bad. The tip set, they got one. They got the tip set with 3 different tips in it. So they got a lot of cool stuff. I've seen this panel scribing tool also. The only thing is it's straight, so that'd be great for flat things, but I don't, round curves and stuff, you won't be able to really hit that up much. So Display has, this isn't bad either. I've still been looking to get whatchamacallit, a PE bending tool, and the small shop bending tools are ridiculously priced, especially for the larger one like this. This isn't too bad. This one's only $52. So they have pretty good stuff here. We all know the original chopper. They got their own version of the chopper where you can do your angle cuts and stuff like that. I don't know, storage box. I don't need that. What else do they got? Tool stands, sprue racks. I don't need a sprue rack. They just sit on my desk. I've become very, $12 for a pallet. I've become very unorganized at this moment in time, which is not good. I don't like being unorganized, but my bench is a mess. Tamiya nippers are better than the Display. I don't have Display nippers. I have Zoran nippers, and Hobby Time was here before. John sent me, I don't think they were God hand nippers. I think they were trumpeter nippers. Those were very nice too. But mine are Zoran. I use a lot of Zoran for my cutters. I really like Zoran cutters. They're very nice. They're good for plastic. Get to the chopper. For plaster weld adhesives, they also put out. Did not know that. Well, I probably knew that. I just forgot. I thought about the circle cutter, but there are cheaper versions out there. Yeah, the circle cutter would definitely come in handy. Actually, I just bought a circle cutter because I have those, because you guys don't watch my videos. I know I'm going to drop something. It's going to hit the floor. It's going to hit the floor. Don't want it to hit the floor. On the Krampus base, let me take one of these suckers out. I still got to reprint. Okay. On the Krampus base that I'm still, that's just sitting there. I had to cut open the bottom here. I did put the electronics and stuff. The little nutcracker guy, I dropped him and broke him, which pissed me off. But I I did this way I could get all the electronics in, and then I found these little plywood discs at, of course, Hobby Lobby, that I'm going to put on the bottom. This way I could light block that and have no light coming out. But I was like, how am I going to get a perfect circle? Because I suck at cutting. And there's no way I'm going to cut a perfect circle. So I went out and I ordered the Dremel circle cutter. So I'm just going to use this. This way I can cut a perfect circle, slap it on my Dremel, put the little pin in the middle, cut my circle out, and I won't have a problem with that. I think I picked this up. They had it at no, I got this guy off of Amazon. It was pretty cheap. So I'll be using that. And it also does straight line cuts, which are going to help me because I do things free-handed a lot, and it looks like crap once I'm done. Free-handed me is not a good combination. So I'm going to hang out probably for about another 10 minutes because like we got on at 9, and then I'm going to take the dogs out for their last walk, and then I'm going to go to bed and go to work. Wrong. I watch really. No, I'm only teasing, Ron. I'm only teasing. I still have the same Zoran nippers I bought them. My Zoran nippers are very old, and they still work like a charm. I got the Zoran regular sprue cutters. I have the Zoran whatchamacallit, PE cutters too. They work very nice. Walmart sells flush cutter adjustable nippers in the Bead Buddy board brand. Bead Buddy brands. Yeah, I stick with the Zoran. My clippers last me a long time, so I really don't go through clippers that quick. The thing I go through the quickest is number 11 blades, because I break the tips on those almost every time. I got a new one, I'll break the tip. But I wear the hell out of my number 11 blades until they're like super dull, and then I'll throw it out. But that's my, I would have to say probably my biggest consumable is number 11 blades. And I'm very tempted on Amazon to order an off-brand where it's like $2 or whatever it is for like 100. Let me see if I can find them. And I'm tempted to buy them to see how they are. You know, if I spend $10 on 100, it's not too bad. Where's my number sign? Number 11 hobby knife blades. Like little cheap 150 pack. There we go. Number 11 blades, 150 pack for $9.99. A 200 pack for $13. Nova blades, never heard of that brand before. There's like just tons of different brands on here. The only thing I don't trust is there's so many reviews, and actually I use Firefox, and they actually have a new thing where you go to sites like Amazon and Walmart and stuff like that, and it goes through the ratings, and it actually will tell you if they're fake, or it'll give it an F because they're fake, A because they're good reviews. The blades that I'm looking at now on here, teaching, I'll show you. It should pop up on the teaching screen. Let me make sure it does. If you use Firefox, you'll be able to use this too. Okay, if you see on the right hand side, how reliable are the reviews? It's a B, and I am looking at which blades? I'm looking at the 150 pack of these blades. You know, like I said, there's a ton. There's an idiot on a motorcycle. There's tons of people that sell a number 11 blades, and by the boatload. Look, X-Acto blades, only 40 for $15, which is crazy. It's a lot of cash. Let me see this. Where's one with another high amount of? This one has a high amount of reviews. Let's see if it's, yeah, B, reliable. So I'm probably going to pick up one of these packs just to see how they are. It's a lot cheaper. And like I said, I do go through number 11 blades very, very quickly. Very quickly. Jim, what's going on, dude? I use the cheap packs and resharpen as needed, and a pack of proper X-Acto when it's important. I have the X-Acto, what are they, the gold ones? I think it's just, they're not made of gold, they're just called gold or something. Gold. Number 11 blades. I know those were expensive, and I keep those on the side. Like you said, Spence, I use those when I have to. The X-Acto Z series ones. And those are basically $9 for 5 blades. So those do not get used very, very often. Those stay in the box, and when I need them, I grab those. You're the man, though. Resharpening blades, I break the tips off. Prefer a number 10 curve blade. Never used the number 10. I like that pointy one because I'm always jabbing with the point of the X-Acto knife. I do have other X-Acto blades and carving blades and stuff like that. I've never Chuck, what's going on, dude? One. Very, very, I use X-Acto blades very, very differently. It's Wabbit season. It's almost hockey season. Hockey season's upon us. Not too much longer. Not too much longer, and we'll get to hockey season. So that would be my consumable for working on the model kits. But 3D printing, my 2 biggest consumables, freaking nitrile gloves and paper towels. I go through those like there is nobody's business. With gloves, I'm constantly changing my gloves because I'm playing in the resin and stuff, pulling them off, putting new ones on to clean stuff up. So I have to go through that and spend money on all that nonsense. I've never broken one of those. You never broke a number 11 blade? I break X-Acto, like original X-Acto blades all the time. The tips just snap right off. They snap and go flying, and then I pray that I don't step on them somewhere or they didn't go into something. You damn right I wear my rubber gloves. I got a box right there. I'm always wearing my rubber gloves. That's a good idea. We have a Costco card. Oh yeah, I break tons and tons and tons of 11s. I go through them. I'm not easy on them. I'm definitely not easy on them. I use them for everything and anything. Yeah, I gotta grab cheap. The only bad thing is I really want to get the Scott's paper towels for certain things because they don't leave lint. Like the regular white paper towels, the ladies stole mine again. I have no paper towels. They stole them. When I wipe off the build plates, I notice the white fuzzies it leaves behind. So I'm thinking of getting the Scott's blue paper towels that are a little more expensive just for wiping off the plates, because then I hopefully won't go through a lot of those. The one thing I can say about these machines, excuse me, soda. The foreign object detection in there works like a charm. It picks up like really small stuff. When I even like I want to say small, but like dust particles. If they're bunched up, you can see them floating on top of the resin because this place is just crazy dusty. It'll pick it up when it pushes down. Anything that's in there, it just freaking stops the machine and says there's something in there, and then I go and I clean it out. Kenny needs, I don't know what Kenny needs a baby picture of him for. I don't have a baby. He started college again because he took off for helping Nanny with her treatments for her cancer and stuff. So, but he's back in school now. Chris, I've never seen Pop Ice before. Never seen Pop Ice. Oh, Dirk. They are that good, Dirk. If you're listening, they are that good. Kenny, look into these. Costco, don't leave the fuzzies. I clean my FDM plate with glass cleaner. Okay, I will take your word on it, Ron. And I know Kelly's going to Costco this weekend, and I'll tell her to pick up some. Try Viva cloth-like paper towels. They are better than regular and don't cost. You won't want to turn a $100 bill into $9.50. Bet the Oilers to win the cup. Yeah, I'm not betting the Oilers to win the cup. I'm betting the Oilers won't even make the cup this year. That's my bet. I'm betting they won't make it. Freezer Pops. That's what we call them. Freezer Pops. Not Popeyes. Freezer Pop. Where was I? I was going to click on your link. Let me see what you got here, Spence. Let me see what blades you got. Oh, how many are in there? 280 for $33. Not bad. Not bad. That's a lot of wipes. That is a lot of wipes. Kimtech Science brand. Delicate Task Wipers. Yeah, we don't want the fuzzies on the plate. I get from the regular paper towels, I get a lot of fuzzies on the plate. And then I got to rinse it off, and it's a pain in the butt. It's a pain in the butt. Would that be Canadian dollars? I'll take that bet. All right, I'll bet you $10 one. Oilers don't even make the Stanley Cup. They're not going to make the Stanley Cup. We'll bet $10 on that. Winner gets a model, 1/32nd scale vehicle or a 1/144th plane. I'll take that bet. Either one. Winner chooses which one he wants. Now, we're not going $1 million on a kit. I don't know who'll make the. They're really tough lint-free tissues for cleaning chemistry equipment. Tissue size. Tissue, if I could say tissue. Tissue sized is good for the build plate because I just got to make sure the front of the plate, has nothing on it that's going to hamper my build. Hopefully I don't get home too late tomorrow, and I do have to clean up the machines. I gotta change the FEP on one, and then I gotta get Quint on there because I haven't even test printed him yet. I don't know if I have. I think I did post him. I'll show you guys. I know I did post him because I asked Joe if I could have permission to post him. I'll get a picture real quick. Let me find Seymour. I'll bring you over there. HLI, FX, and sound. There we go. Let's blow that one up. Bring you back to the teaching screen real quick before we call it a night. So this is the Quint that Joe and I are doing a little collaboration on. It comes with the base. It'll have the great white jaws on there. It's the jaws don't pop out. It's not like 3D or anything. It's in the base. But Quint, the artist did an awesome job on him. It's 1/6 scale, I think 190 millimeter, somewhere around there. So it's basically like Tony Soprano, how the back is cut out like this, and then you got the side here. And then I don't know if we're going to do more of these guys. We'll see how they go. Once I do a test print, hopefully I could get a test print of him this weekend. If it goes good, the test print will go off to Joe. Joe will paint him up. After Joe does the paint work on him, then they'll go up for sale. And we're probably going to do only a short run of these, 10 to 15 tops. And once they're sold out, they're going to be sold out, and we won't sell them anymore. We're going to do short runs on a lot of this stuff. A lot of the stuff is going to be short runs. Gumroad. We are part of a few Patreons. I'll just run through. Let me see if you can see this. Like, these are all the files we have, and we're going to start seeing what people are interested in and start printing those. So we have a ton, I'm telling you, a ton of 3D files. I got to do Tina Armstrong just because she has big boobies. I got to do that one. We got a ton of busts we can do. This one's cool, the mask. We have a full version of the mask. None with a gun. There's a lot of Spider-Girl we have. Here's the mask one. I can't click on them because it just brings me to the files, so I only can do the small ones. I'm definitely thinking of this one, the Darth Maul, Ahsoka Tano, however you say it, diorama. That one's a cool one, the two of them together. I'm just going to scroll through them real quick to give you an idea what we have coming and we have to decide on. Stuff that's not in here is the cartoon character stuff from UEL. We have permission from UEL to sell our printed models, just not files. We never sell anybody's files. This one I'm definitely going to be doing. Where is it? This is a diorama. You can't see it well because it's so small, but this is a diorama of Eric Draven on top of his tombstone. This one's a cool one. This bust I'm definitely going to be printing up of Eric Draven. This one's pretty big. This is 1/6 scale, I'm pretty sure, but it ends up being a pretty big bust of him, and it's pretty cool. We are going to be doing the Catwoman here. This one I really want to do on a bigger printer because the base comes in 4 pieces, and I'd rather have that put together and then print it in one because it looks a lot better. Just scrolling. Like there's a ton of crap that we have. These are all extras, which means they are nudies. They are nudies. Thinking of putting this Batman up for sale. Definitely going to be doing these busts right here of Lethal Weapon. I want to do this diorama of Lethal Weapon. That might be only one or two put up for sale because that's a big piece. Oh, it's almost 10 o'clock. Scroll through. This one's a cool one. I like the retro astronaut. Paul already test printed Goku, so we just got to print him up and put him on the site. This will eventually come when I get a bigger printer. This is the Ninja Turtles, and they come with a diorama base. Those are really cool. We got RoboCop. Ton of we already did these busts. Almost sold out on those. Got a RoboCop bust. If you guys see anything that you like and you think you'd want to purchase, let me know and I could put them up for sale. This diorama is going to be put out there. Darth Vader with the stormtroopers up on the rock. That's definitely going to be up on the site. It's just going to take us time because it takes so long for me to print something. If this goes well, I definitely have to get another 2 or 3 printers. Lara Croft is definitely going up. There's a few that will be. This Terminator's cool. This one's a cool one. I'm just scrolling down. I'll let you know things that are definitely. This Poison Ivy is going to be up on the shop eventually. And there's a couple more. I have John Marston in here. Christmas busts. We're going to do Kevin. Kevin's base is a pain in the ass. We've been trying to do that. We're going to do Kevin, Marv, and whatchamacallit, Harry. So we'll do those busts. This one's a cool one. I have to show you guys. This is all the Gremlins, and I have all the Gremlins as single files. This Red Sonja is cool. Where's the next one? This Spider-Man I was having a pain in the ass time with, so I stopped printing him. Wasted too much money. Gonna be doing these 2 busts also. Dracula, right behind the lady. This one's a cool one. I want to show you the pictures, but I don't have it. He's standing in front of a stained glass window and stuff. This is a pretty big diorama of Dracula. This one's awesome. Definitely John Marston printing this out for myself. Any Red Dead Redemption fans, let me know, and we'll put that on the shop. Then we got Jason, and that's it. That's it. We got a ton of stuff and every month we get more and more and more. So we'll have a ton of stuff to put up on the shop. And these all whatchamacallit. We got permission to sell all these. History seems to call you a liar on that. I missed a lot of stuff. No expense gets new or hoping, but the baby, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. Let's go hockey. Absolutely. Let's go hockey. The Poison Ivy had better be up on. Poison Ivy will be up on the shop because Joe is dying to paint that Poison Ivy. So we'll definitely have that there. We're gonna have a bunch more. Like I said, it just takes so much time because a lot of these are 12, 13-hour prints, and I just have 2 printers, and it's just ridiculously long amounts of time. But guys and girls, thank you very much. Sorry about the late show. If I hear anything about Bud, if you're just joining now or you've been listening and you didn't catch the beginning of the show, a lot of you know Bud Bucksbaum. I got a call from an emergency room in Texas. He had my name and number on him just as a note. The only contact that he had was me. They called me up because they didn't know his name. I'm assuming he came in unconscious. They couldn't give me any information. They just told me that Bud was alive. So hopefully he just, had to be rushed to the emergency room for something simple, and he'll be okay. So I'm texting him, and I'm going to call the ER to see if they could give me any more information. So I will keep you updated on Bud as I find out stuff. Sounds good, Spence. All right, boys and girls, thank you very much for coming tonight. I got to go get these puppy dogs outside and walked, and then I got to go to work tomorrow, and I'll keep you updated on all the stuff we're doing. And I shall see you guys Saturday night. Hopefully around 7 o'clock. All depends what we're doing. Might be a little later, so just keep an eye out on your notifications and all that good stuff. Where's my ending button? Because I forgot where everything is. There's the stream ending button. Everybody have a good night, and I will see you all soon. Take care, and bye-bye, everybody.